This is scientific SME 1203-1 impulse winding tester. So this is the front panel. This is the power on off switch. Now these are all functional keys. Now this part is for menu. This is for input, numerical keypad. This is the HV indicator when the instrument will operate in high voltage mode. In testing, while testing, this HV indication will glow, pass fail indication, and this is for triggering the instrument start. Now this is the rear side of the instrument. So this is the mains input, AC input. This is the RS-232 for communicating with PC. This is the handler interface to control the instrument or taking the pass fail output. Now this is the foot switch. This is also for external triggering. Now this is the HV test terminal and this is the ground test terminal. We have the high voltage cable plugs in these two ports. So this red cable goes into this HV test terminal and black cable is connected to this ground test terminal like this. So this is how cables are connected, and DUT will be connected across these two terminals. So we'll turn on the unit. So this display key is for going to display page, setup is to go to setup page, system to go to the system menu. So this is the home screen of the instrument. Now, so before testing we need to create a standard waveform, and in order to create the standard waveform we need to do some settings. So we'll go to setup. Now in setup, first what we find is impulse voltage. Here you can input the impulse voltage. You can increment or decrement using this plus minus keys. Next is number of impulse. So you can increase or decrease by this plus or minus keys, number of impulse. Next is comparator. This comparator you can either enable it or disable it. If you put it to off, there are 4 comparison methods. The instrument compares in these 4 different methods. If you put it to off, comparison will not be done. Next is standard wave sample. This, if you want only one cycle as a standard wave sample, so put it to 1 cycle. If you want it at 1 sample, you can. So there are 3 options, you can select it accordingly. Next is wave display. If you want both standard wave and tested wave to be displayed on screen, so you have to put it to all on. If you want only standard wave form to be displayed on screen, you can put only standard waveform. Next, if you want only test waveform, you can have only test waveform on screen. If you want nothing to be displayed on screen, you can put it to all off. So right now I am putting it to all on. Next we have trigger mode. We have 3 options here as manual, external and internal. If it is set to manual, whenever this start key is pressed, it will trigger the instrument. When it's set to external, you can trigger the instrument through handler interface or foot switch that is at the rear side of the instrument. If it is set to internal, here internal means the instrument will trigger once the start key is pressed and will continuously take the measurement until the start key is pressed again. So we are putting it to manual mode right now. Now next is delay. You can have delay, you can add delay to the measurement using this plus or minus keys. Next is voltage adjustment. This voltage adjustment is used when you have different desired voltage or set voltage due to different loads. This voltage adjustment function regulates the actual test impulse voltage to your set voltage. Next, in screen you can find the 4 comparison methods. First is area size, next is differential zone, next is corona, fourth one is phase difference. So these are all 4 comparison methods that you can use according to your application. So right now what we have selected is area size and differential zone. If you want to enable corona, you can enable it like this, or if you want to disable any of the comparison methods, you can uncheck this. So this is how you can set the comparison methods. Next what we have is position. This is the position of the comparison method used. So right now you can see 000 to 960 means it will cover the full waveform. If you want particular position to be compared, so you can define the position of the waveform here. Next is difference. This is where you define the tolerance. The tolerance you want to allow for pass and fail. So you can set the tolerance here. Right now it is set to 2%. So in every comparison method you can set the position, you can set the tolerance. Right now we have selected only area method as comparison method. Now we have this transformer with us. First of all we need to create the standard waveform. So we'll move back to display. So we have this transformer with us. We'll connect one end to this and other end to this. So now we'll create the standard or the master waveform. So for creating the standard waveform, press this down key once, you will find a standard wave sample. So press this soft key. Now see HV LED is glowing and testing is displayed on screen. So after the testing is done, you can find a waveform here. So this is the standard waveform. So we'll select choose. Now your standard waveform is selected. Now you can check by changing the DUT whether your result is pass or fail. So right now we are not changing, we'll just see. So now you are getting result as pass. As we have not changed the DUT, so the same waveform, the standard waveform and the tested waveforms are same. So you are getting the result as pass. And you can find the deviation also here. It is coming as 0.9%. We have set the tolerance to 2%. So this is within limit and getting result as pass. Now we'll change the DUT. We'll connect it to other winding of the transformer. So master we have created from other winding and we are testing it in other winding. So we'll just press the start. So you can find a deviation in the screen, but this winding is also passed because the tolerance is 0.7%. We'll try with different windings. Now this is fail. As you can see, this was the standard waveform created by us and this is the tested waveform. That is different. Both are different, so result is fail. So this is how the measurements are done using this impulse winding tester. And pass fail indication you will get here also. Right now this is fail, so it is glowing in red color. When the result is pass, it will glow here in green color. You can also store this standard waveform in the memory of this instrument. What you have to do is go to file. Once you are in file, go to file manager. In file manager you can have options like load, save, delete. So you have to save. In order to save the standard waveform, just press save, input the file name, suppose ABC, and press enter. So in first location ABC file is stored. You need not to create standard waveform again and again. You can save the standard waveform in memory of this instrument and recall it later. To recall it, just press load. You can also delete it, or you can copy it to this. You can put a pen drive here and you can copy the standard waveform to the pen drive also. So this is all about this instrument.